Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Poke Crows with Crow here and my good buddy Shadow, part of the channel. We haven't had him on for a video yet, so today we're going to be going over 3 theories for the Sword and Shield games. We've been covering a lot of leaks, and I kind of want to go over these theories before any gameplay details are officially revealed, because we're already starting to get some things about the end game, and I definitely want to give some thoughts before we actually know exactly what it is and see if we're right in any way. How does that sound, Shadow?
That sounds fantastic. I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. So to start with, the very first theory I have is only because it has basically been confirmed that there are only 400 Pokemon as part of the Pokedex, which that's really unfortunate because there's a lot of Pokemon that I really love that have been cut. I'm not totally disheartened, and I think the reason why is because I do not believe that Game Freak is intending on not having these Pokemon available. I believe that they have already predetermined Pokemon that they are planning on re-releasing back into the game, and I believe that they're going to use the weekly raid content as special events.
Yeah, no, for sure. It definitely gives having the Pokemon being released as weekly raid content, I feel like keeps the game more fresh. I think definitely locking out I would say a sizable chunk of the Pokédex from the initial start of the game kind of gets people to play with in a different format per se than typical other Pokemon games where you're like, okay, cool, you have like the normal whatever the region is dex, so in this case the Galarian dex, and then you unlock the national dex and you slowly have to get everything. I feel like they're trying to kind of artificially limit the amount of Pokemon for a temporary period to get people to play under a different format. This way people don't just revert to old favorites immediately. And I definitely see it.
I definitely agree with you there, because how many times have I played or restarted my ORAS file and started off by trading all my Pokemon in eggs.
It's like, yeah, let's restart the game, but let's give each other eggs of some of our choice Pokemon throughout the years, and let's stick with the same old team as usual. Yeah, I feel like this way, the Game Freak is just forcing the player base to say, no, we can't be doing this now. Everybody's starting, and we're starting fresh, and we're gonna try and really create a new experience for everybody, even though it's a familiar experience.
So looking through, and I could be incorrect here, but I believe we have a lot of OU staples that have been removed.
Yes.
One of the big ones would be Garchomp.
Yeah, very big one.
Yeah. So the thing is, I'm perfectly okay with that in the sense that you are correct. I think the point, and I think they even stated this, is to limit down what people can use. I don't think we're going to see the entire Pokedex or the entire National Dex released into this game. I think that they predetermined anywhere from 50 to 100 Pokemon that they can just randomly drop back into the game periodically. It keeps the content cycle fresh. It keeps everybody going, and you won't have Basically, I feel like they don't want you to die down on any of the hype. They want to keep a constant player base going, moving into the remakes that we're likely getting of the Diamond and Pearl games. That would be my guess. But that's it for the first theory. Moving on to the next one. And this is because there was a small leak that did come out. It does look like the Battle Tower is in this game, but in the location of the Battle Tower, right behind it, or I guess right in front of it, there is a Pokemon Stadium. And it looks like there's other things in the area where that stadium and that tower are. My theory right now is that we are going to see the Battle Frontier brought back into the game. We know that that's been a popular request by a lot of people. We know Game Freak's response to why they removed it, which was that nobody actually wants to play that endgame content. It's not very many people go into it. It's too challenging. I think that they realize that that's probably not a good excuse not to have it. So and this is wishful thinking. I'm just really hopeful that we get the Battle Frontier back, because it's my favorite thing from Pokemon Emerald. It's one of the best things about the 4th gen games. I love the Battle Frontier.
I definitely have to strongly agree with you on that one. I think I see absolutely no reason why Game Freak wouldn't introduce any form of a Battle Frontier in there, because considering the fact that the last console Pokemon game we had that was like a kind of mirroring the games was Pokemon Battle Revolution. I don't know if you had a chance to play that one, but I played that one a lot, and that was a lot of fun. I feel like with them releasing Sword and Shield on the Switch, they gotta compensate for the console Pokemon games like Battle Revolution, Coliseum, Stadium, and you mentioning that it's you see like a bit of a stadium. Hey, what if they did have something that's similar to Pokemon Stadium in this game? I think that would be phenomenal. I'm pretty sure a lot of the fans would really enjoy that, especially if they made it similar to Stadium, where you get that announcer guy, and even add in definitely a bunch of the other mini games, or any of the other games that like the Battle Frontier has, or anything like that. And I would definitely welcome if they would bring back some of the old, Stadium or Coliseum or even Battle Revolution games as well.
And we know for certain that they really are pushing the online connectivity in this game. We've seen you be able to interact with other people in the wild area, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be fantastic.
I think it would, and this is part of the wishful thinking, but I really think that it would be a massive missed opportunity for them to not include the Battle Frontier, when you will have players interacting with each other and being able to compare their scores, like what they've been able to do in that Battle Frontier. That is going to drive people to use it. If you have cool gifts, if you have cool trainer card things, you get a glossy like a super rare trainer card if you complete the entire thing. Stuff like that, I think it would be really incredible if they did. But that's it for my two theories, because you have your own theory based on what we did not get in X and Y. So yes. I want to hear this one.
Yes, so one of the things I think kind of just, just taking a look at the map, you see a lot of the clouds, you see a lot of the ocean, and I feel like there's going to be more areas in this game. Now, in X and Y, we had some locked areas where we should have gotten some legendaries in there, but we never did. For example, I think one of them was like the Heatran event that we never really...
Was it Heatran or Volcarona?
Was it? No, it wasn't. No, I'm pretty sure it might have been Heatran.
I know that they had two.
Or did we have one?
The thing is, okay, this is why this is so confusing, folks. X and Y cut so much content and had so many unreleased events that it's very easy to get the Pokemon confused.
Yes, actually, let me take a look here.
So while you're looking for that, I just want to confirm your theory. Yeah, your theory is not so much that we will be they'll just open up random areas of the world for us to just go and explore, but these will be tied specifically to legendary Pokemon in some way, or mythical Pokemon.
So there'll be either some sort of DLC or possibly like a unique special raid that they might release at some point, maybe like timed raids, like, hey, it's this time of the month or this time of the season, something like that, where they'll open up an area where you can go in and you'll find the legendary Pokemon. It'll make it special, whether it's either a time thing or a DLC thing that they release at some point in time. I feel like they'll unlock areas that way for certain legendaries.
I mean, I could see them doing that because we know Mew is back in the game. We know that they've cut a lot of the legendary Pokemon. I could definitely see that being the case. The thing that I would say is the only hamper to that is the wild area is so expansive in these games. But like you said, when you take a look at that in-game map, there are plenty of obscured areas.
Yes.
And either, I mean, I would say maybe that's potentially for like a third game, Pokemon Spear or Pokemon Bow and Arrow, Pokemon Gun, but
Pokemon Gun,
yeah, lock and load. But I don't think that they're really doing. I could be wrong here. I don't think that we're getting an enhanced version of these games.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be a third. And if they do anything, they might pull an Ultra Sun and Moon type of deal. If they do
okay,
something
bonus
like
fourth theory, everybody. There's not going to be an enhanced version, really. I really hope they don't. And if they do Ultra Sun and Moon enhanced version, I will be so upset.
Yeah. They might do something like that, or like a X and Y 2 thing, you know, like where they tell the story a little differently through a different crowd of people. Or they could just be like, hey, look, we got Pokemon Wand, you know, instead of Sword and Shield, we got the wand for the magic, you know. Like that, I think that would be pretty funny. But no, I think
think that would be awesome.
Hey man, that it would be, but or if they really want to, depending on how the story is going to be told too, because you know, I since I guess I don't know how many leaks have been coming out from the actual main story of the game. I've been trying to keep myself as leak free as possible on some of the stuff.
Well, you haven't been watching my channel, or and I hope you haven't been clicking on the Pokemon Leaks media dump.
No, I've been staying away from those. I've been making sure that I selectively watch my content so that I can stay away from story related stuff. I do not want the story spoiled. I want to go in blind.
Well, honestly, I don't disparage you at all for that. I could not stop trying to find these leaks, though, and then I had to share these leaks on my channel as soon as possible.
I'm very
with
selective
everybody.
with the leaks that I receive, so I make sure. Is it story related? Nah, don't tell me. I gotta cover my eyes, cover my ears. But
well, I guess that's it for the. I guess that's it for the theories then, right?
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers a lot of the stuff we want to really talk. Oh, another thing. Actually, no, there's one more. I'm sure people have been talking about it. Is obviously with this being you know, a more newer generation game. We know with all the new generations, we have a lot of microtransactions and such. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna probably slide in something with regards to, you know, character customization as a part of microtransactions to some degree. I guess, and my reasoning is I feel like they're taking a lot of ideas from Pokemon Go with like the raids as an example. Pokemon Go having DLC outfits, I feel like would be something that they would take into consideration in doing for this game as well.
Possibly. I know Game Freak has made the statement that they are not going to do paid DLC, but that doesn't mean that they will not do paid DLC. That just means that they said they wouldn't.
That's exactly what happened with Smash.
Exactly.
Where they said we're not going to do DLC characters, and then what do we have? And
DLC characters,
and it's like we're only going to do one wave of DLC characters, and what do we have? Multiple waves. So at first, like, yeah, you can only.
Well,
trust
I will
them.
say this: I would, because at the end of the day, it's their company, it's their decision.
Yes.
And I'm the type of person that doesn't mind spending, 99 cents to get a cosmetic outfit, but I really don't want to see that in the Pokemon games.
I don't either, to be honest with you.
If that's all it is, it's just I have a feeling that you're always on a slippery slope with that stuff, and they will eventually just flood the thing with DLC. But that is for another time. We will see if we are correct, because the games are out in, what is it, like
the 15th, I believe.
9 days? Oh, it's about to. No, 8 days. It's
it's 9. It's 6 technically.
No, it's on the 14th.
Oh, is it 14th?
The game launches on the 14th.
Yes, so then it would be in 8 days. Wow, that's time is just slipping away.
Technically, I mean, I believe it's available for because I'm talking like midnight the 14th.
Okay.
The 15th is Friday, so yeah, 9 days.
Yeah, I ordered mine on Amazon, so they'll just come right to my door.
I pre-ordered at GameStop only because I wanted to make sure I pre-ordered everybody's games together.
That is a good idea. Actually,
well, we're done with the video, everybody. Before this drags on too long, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed our theories. Do you think we're getting a Battlefront tier? Do you think they're going to be re-releasing the Pokemon as raid content? Do you think we'll get DLC area for legendaries? Do you think they're going to slam us with DLC content? That's about it. Thank you so much for joining us today, Shadow. Shadow's been actually doing a ton of work for us. in helping me get a Discord server set up so that everybody can join in. I am trying to see if I'll be able to stream the games when they launch, so I really want the Discord available for you guys if you want to join in with us. We'll share our friend codes, we'll plan out our teams together, and we'll try to have some fun. All right, everybody.
See if we could do some raids together too. Let's get it.
Let's go, guys. Bye-bye.
See ya.